Hey, the shape I'm in by the Arcangels. Not the shape I'm in, the shape I'm in the song by the Arcangels. It's in B, and believe me, I would like it a lot better if it was in A. I wouldn't like the song a lot better, I'd like to play it better if it was in A, because then it'd be easier to play. So here's what you'd play if it was in A. Put it into B, and I haven't got that reach, because I've got to get to there, and it's a no-go. Now, if you watch Charlie play it, he'll play it there. But he has got, a big reach. So let's play it in B here, and, I'm notoriously bad at playing this kind of stuff. I always struggle with it. It's what I think most of us would call the kind of status quo rhythm. And I find I can never get it to sound perfectly in tune, and I can never really get it right. Maybe because it's just too big of a stretch for me. Also, you could play this with a little bit of slack back. So, here's the two ways you could play it. Here's with the slack back. I think with a little slap back, it kind of gives it a more 50s rockabilly song feel, because that's effectively what it is. So in the first part, I'm just going to play the chords and some of the fills. So first thing you hear is this. Right, so just think of that in your head as bap 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 bap. So okay, and the key note there being the 7th. So we're in B, so the 7th is A note. So we're into the first verse, where you hear Doyle sing, "I was down on myself both day and night." I'm doing pretty good for the shape I was in, or I was doing pretty good for the shape I was in. There's actually another guitar part, so when Charlie kicks off by playing this, after he's played that once, you hear Doyle play this. To ba ba ba. And there's a kind of lead in there, so you get it. And on the record, in the studio version, while Charlie's playing the Chuck Berry, Doyle's playing. I was doing pretty good for the shape I was in. I don't want to labour the point, but that bit, that note is really important. So don't go, or don't go. The way he plays is. Okay? Now, it's then, second verse, Charlie plays a lot of fills. So, when Doyle's singing over the B, there's all these kind of rockabilly rather, licks behind the singing. And in the second verse, when they sing, I went to the movies last night again. I didn't stay long enough to see the end. There's something going on in the balcony, right? there's a lick that's absolutely fantastic. So if you're playing this a bar, if you're going to play one bit out the song, play this. So. I was missing out on the fun again. I was doing pretty good for the shape I was in. Next up, Charlie Solo.